The day's finally here that we're getting underway to head up to Glade's Boatyard in Morehaven to get some bottom work done on happy hours. So follow along this series as we make the trip and do the work. All right, we are underway. The sun is trying to come out. We have some light winds out of the southwest, which is going to be perfect for us going upriver. And we're going to be going live in just a half hour or so. And we'll pick it up from there. So there should be a nice relaxing ride going up. We're hoping to get to Franklin Lock today. Not going too far. We're going to go nice and easy at our like 7 knot speed or so, depending on what the tide is like. I'm not even sure what the tide is. It looks high, but we'll see. So nice easy ride today and a good day to go live. So stick around and we'll see how this trip goes. Alright, we are moving right along. We just finished our live, which went for an hour. Thanks to those who stuck around the whole time. I guess it's a boring Sunday. But it is about, we have another hour and a half to go to get to the first lock. And then it'll be decision time what we're going to do. If we're going to go through the lock or not. I guess the biggest decision is where am I going to anchor after that. So we're starting to get a little skinnier on the Caloosahatchee River. We're still putting along at 6 knots, 7+ miles an hour. What a great day to take a boat trip. I tell you, I'm gonna really need this because it was a relaxing ride. At least so far. I may do the lock today because we're making good time, and why not? We're making pretty good time and just trying to enjoy and relax. I'm going to need all my energy for the next 5 days. I'm up to a train bridge, usually left in the open position. No wind. And here's the Route 75 bridge. It's the main highway. That would be the, what do they call it? Alligator Alley. I keep going south. I believe that'll take you over to Miami from the West Coast. Coming up on one of our favorite places, Boathouse Restaurant and Grill. Really fun place to go. Look at all these boats here, monsters. But they have dock and dine here, and there's also a marina, Sweetwater Landing Marina down here. But the free dock and dine slips over there where the little pontoon is. They actually have a pool that you could use when you go to the restaurant. So bring your bathing suit. Lots of fun. I've forgotten how peaceful it is to make trips like this down the rivers. Really enjoy this speed and the scenery. Taking it nice and easy. So I have decided I am going to go through the Franklin lock today. So, you know, we're going to get there a little bit after 3 o'clock, and it takes about 20 minutes to go through the lock, depending if you have to wait. But I think that'll be a nice setup for tomorrow. We can get up anytime we want. We don't have to wait for a lock to open. I'll anchor or tie up to the dolphins just past the lock, and we should be fine. It'll be nice and easy in the morning. You can wake up whenever and just get moving. We don't have to worry about going through a lock at 7 o'clock in the morning or whatever time they start locking through. So here is the Franklin lock on the chart. We're coming from this direction. So you lock through here, and then in this area here, I'm hoping to anchor up there. So they do have anchorages on this side, but if I could get through the lock today, then I don't have to worry about it in the morning tomorrow. So I'm going to do that. I don't know if you could tie up to the dolphins here, but if not, if that looks too difficult or we can't do that, we'll anchor in this area here for the night. So one of our viewers had suggested, why don't we go to Owl Creek Boatworks to get the work done? So here we're passing it right now, which is pretty neat because it's not past the lock. You don't have to deal with that. So I need to look into that. My guess is they don't have, it's not a do-it-yourself marina, Boatyard, that they do all the work from what I saw online. But I'm definitely going to check it out. I get a price from them. It's a nice, easy ride up the river. You don't have to go through locks, so we'll check that out. All right, we are getting close to the lock. We should be there in about 10 minutes, so I'm going to start getting the boat ready and see if we can sneak on in there, the next opening. All right, just called the lockmaster, and they have an opening in just a few minutes. We are about 5 minutes out. I have it in sight. Got my life vest on, got my spy glasses on. I get this on video. Hopefully I remember to turn it on. But we'll keep our fingers crossed. There's a small center console that's going to be in the lock with us, and maybe some jet ski. I don't know. Just going to wait for the green light. We got a flashing red up there. It looks like all the boats are out of the lock. And there's two ahead of me. We should be able to all fit in there. We got a green light and heading in. Entering the lock was uneventful, and this was the lockmaster that made me nervous about coming through here solo. She insisted that I stand on the gunnel down below on the deck rather than up at the bridge where I have control of the thrusters. But it worked out. Didn't have any issues. It was only a 2-foot rise, and then we were on our way. All right. Okay, now the question is, do we want to keep going towards LaBelle, anchor somewhere over there, or do we want to go into that cove over there that we were looking at on the chart? You know, it's another 2 hours to LaBelle, where there's a safe anchorage by the bridge there. But we look free over here. Do I want to relax? We'll go for the next 2 hours. That'll take me to 5:30. And then I got a short, maybe 2.5 hour trip tomorrow morning. Don't know. It's a big decision. Doesn't look like there's any boats in there. I think I'm going to take the anchorage. Let me check her out. Nice protected cove in there by the RV park. And maybe I'll drop anchor in there. Enjoy the rest of the day. Just want to check Making sure we don't get too shallow. There's a dolphin over there too that I can tie up to. Let's see what they look like. Yeah, I think we'll just drop anchor over there. It might be a little easier than trying to single-handed tie up to the dolphin. Might get some good content over here too, watching everybody put their boat in the water. All right, we're in about 10 feet of water. All right, we have our anchor set. My anchor alarm is set, and I think we should be okay. I'm just going to keep an eye on it. We don't have too much room to blow around in here. So we just had a family stop by, and they said they recognized the boat from the YouTube channel on the Intracoastal Waterway trip. Thanks for watching, guys. Didn't get their names, but really nice people. Just put their pontoon in over here. This is a great little anchorage. Quiet. Almost wish I had the dinghy that I could walk along shore. What a beautiful day. And you know what time it is? You know what time it is. Get it all over myself. Time for a docking beer. Thanks for following along. I look a little sunburned, but we'll live. We'll see you tomorrow on the next leg of the journey. Thanks for watching.